Hi, welcome to WQLN PBS. I'm Miss Heather, and this is our friend Twiggle. How are you today? Look, at Twiggle brought a friend. Hello. You are an insect, and you are beautiful. He is a nice, oh, thank you for fixing his little leg. Thank you. This is a nice insect, isn't it? You guys are friends, aren't you? Yes. I can tell that he's an insect because he has 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he has a head and a thorax and an abdomen back here. You are beautiful. You are. I love that you are friends with him. You don't have to be afraid of insects, do you? No, you're beautiful. We are going to have so much fun today. I'm going to put you guys down, and I'm going to start today by reading you a story. Can I put you guys down? Would you sit together? Okay, because they're going to want to hear the story too. I'll put you right over here by this beautiful plant, okay? Look, did you see? I brought all of my bugs from my classroom today. They all have 6 legs. That's how I know they're an insect. I've got grasshoppers and beetles and bees and grasshoppers, ladybugs. Insects are pretty amazing. I think they're pretty awesome. We're talking about them in my class at school too. So my school family here is talking about insects, and I'm going to talk about insects with you, my school family. So we're gonna start today with a book by Eric Carle. And look at it, looks like that bug, the cricket that came to visit Twiggle today. And this story is called The Very Quiet Cricket. Crickets are usually a little bit noisy. Sometimes when you go outside at night, especially when it's warm outside, you can hear a cricket making noise outside. They make kind of a squeaking sound. It's pretty cool. And Eric Carle, he's the author and the illustrator. That means he wrote the words and he drew the pictures. Wrote a story about a quiet cricket. Interesting, because crickets aren't usually quiet. I want to read this to you first before we do our lesson today. Are you ready? Here we go. One warm day, from a tiny egg, a little cricket was born. You see him? He's so little right there. It says, "Welcome," chirped a big cricket, rubbing his wings together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together too, but nothing happened. Not a sound. It didn't make one sound. So a cricket makes a noise by rubbing its wings together, and he's trying it and it's not working. Maybe because he's still little. Let's see. "Good morning," whizzed a locust, spinning through the air. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened. Not a sound. So look at, there's a beautiful insect called a locust. And there's that little cricket still trying to make noise with its wings, but it's not working. Ooh, here comes another insect. Are you ready? I'm going to show you the picture while I read it. Look at that. "Hello," whispered a praying mantis, scraping its huge front legs together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened. Not a sound. So here he is. He's still working so hard to rub those wings together to make that cricket sound. It's just not working. "Good day," crunched a worm. Look at the worm, munching its way on an apple. Do you know what? I kind of think it looks like a caterpillar, actually, because caterpillars turn into butterflies, and butterflies are an insect. They've got 6 legs, and a head, and a thorax, and an abdomen. That makes it an insect. All right, "Good day," crunched a worm, munching its way out of an apple. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened. Not a sound. Poor thing. It's working so hard, and it's just not making any sounds. "Hi," bubbled a spittlebug, slurping in a sea of froth. The little cricket wanted to answer, So he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened. Not a sound. There he is, still trying so hard. He's not giving up, is he? He is not giving up. He still keeps trying. I love that about the cricket. Good afternoon, screeched a cicada. It's another bug, isn't it pretty? Clinging to a branch of a tree. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together again, but nothing happened. Not a sound. There he is, still trying so hard. He's trying hard to get those wings to make that beautiful cricket sound. Still not working. Uh-oh. Look at what's next. Look what insect is next. How are you? Humbled a bumblebee, flying from flower to flower. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened. Not a sound. Poor thing. There he is. He's still trying so hard. The bumblebee buzzed. The cricket didn't make a sound. Ooh, it's a beautiful dragonfly. Good evening, whirred a dragonfly, gliding above the water. The little cricket wanted to answer him, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened. Not a sound. So the dragonfly said, "Good evening," and poor cricket couldn't answer him. He tried. He's still trying. Let's see what insect comes next. Good night, buzzed the mosquitoes, dancing among the stars. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened. Not a sound. Again, he just keeps trying. I love that he's not giving up. He just keeps trying. A Luna moth, ooh, wait till you see how beautiful this is. A Luna moth sailed quietly through the night, and the cricket enjoyed the stillness. So the Luna moth didn't say anything, it was quiet. And the cricket didn't say anything, and it just enjoyed that it was quiet. So he didn't try that time, did he? As the Luna moth disappeared silently into the distance, the cricket saw another cricket. So look at, she sees another cricket over here. Do you see that? So now there's two crickets. And there's the moth going into the moonlight. She too was a very quiet cricket. Then he rubbed his wings together one more time. And this time, something different happened. This time, he chirped the most beautiful sound that he ever heard. He finally did it. I'm so glad he didn't give up, because he finally did it, and he made the pretty sound. Good job, cricket. The end. That's a great story. You know why? Because sometimes you want to do something and it doesn't work, or you can't say it, or you can't do it, and if you keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, you'll get it. And you know what? The quiet cricket finally learned how to make the beautiful sound that a cricket makes. Isn't that amazing? Let me see. Come here. I'm going to get that cricket back out one more time. See if he knows. Do you know how to make the cricket sound? Do you? Let's see. Let's see what kind of sound you make. Are you quiet, or do you make a noise? What do you say? Huh? What do you say? Oh, he makes a beautiful buzzing sound. You are a beautiful insect. I'm so glad you came to see us today. Thank you for coming. Isn't it nice to meet new friends? I like this friend of Twiggles. I think you're very nice. We are going to do a lesson today on all those cool insects that we saw in that book. And we're going to try and figure out the beginning sound of the words and try and figure out what letter it starts with. I'm going to need your help though. Can you guys give me a hand and help me? All right, I'm gonna get it ready and I will be right back. And you and Twiggle can go play for a little bit, okay? All right, I'll be right back. All right, hi you guys, I got everything ready. Look at this. We are going to do the beginning sounds of words. And we're gonna use the insects that the little cricket saw that night that he was trying to find his beautiful sound. So let's see, oh, there's the first thing that we saw in the book. Remember, the first thing we saw in the book was the cricket. And cricket starts with the letter C. And the C makes this sound, k. So we're gonna have two choices and you're gonna help me figure out which letter it is that makes the k sound for cricket. Okay, you ready? The first one is a C and an M. Now a C says k, and an M says So which one matches this letter down here? It's the C. C is for cricket. K. Let's see if we're right. Yes, we are. Great job. I need you guys to help me because it's always so much better at school when we have some friends here to help us. So you guys help me. Let's see what the next insect is. The next insect in this book was a locust. So let's say the beginning sound. Oh. Put your tongue on your front teeth. Oh, locust. Okay, let's see what our choices are. We have a B, b, or an L, o, locust. Which letter is the same as this one? Is it a B or an L? Locust is an L. Let's see if we're right. Yay, we are. Great job, you guys. Wonder what bug came next in the book. After the locust was the praying mantis. Okay, so let's listen to the beginning sound. P. Praying mantis. P. Let's see what letter that would be. Would it be a P? Or an A? A. Which letter is the same as that one? Praying mantis. It starts with the letter P. P is the beginning sound. Let's see if we're right. Yay! Great job. Give yourself a firework. So smart. Your brain's definitely getting bigger. Then the next thing we saw was that little thing eating the apple. I think it looked like a caterpillar. Isn't he cute? He's a cute caterpillar. And a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, and a butterfly is an insect like we're talking about today. So let's see here. Caterpillar. That was the same as cricket. So let's see. Is it a B, b, or a C, caterpillar? C. They're the same. Let's see if we're right. Yay! Good job! C is for caterpillar. The next one was something very interesting. It was called a spittlebug. And its beginning sound is this. You kind of put your teeth together and blow out air. Like snake. This is a spittlebug. Let's figure out what letter that is. F. F is when you put your teeth on your lip. F. I don't think that's the same. That's an F. Let's see what the next one is. Spittlebug. S. Let's see if we're right. Yay! Great job! Spittlebug starts with the letter S. Great job. Now what insect came next? After the spittlebug in the book came a cicada. Now this one's a little tricky because sometimes a letter can make more than one sound. And do you know what? Do you know the letter C makes this two sounds? Let me tell you what they are. The first sound is a K, like cricket, caterpillar. But a C can also make this sound. S. Isn't that crazy? It can also make the S sound. So a cicada in this word, is it an M? It's not a macada, is it? It's a cicada, so I don't think it's an M. I think it's a C. C, C, cicada. Let's see if we're right. Great job. You guys are so smart. Let's see what the next one was. Oh, it was the bumblebee. It was the bumblebee. Bee. Was it an S? I don't think so. It's not a stumblebee, is it? It's so silly. It's not a stumblebee. It's a bumblebee. B for bumblebee. Great job. Let's see if we're right. Yes, we are. We're listening to the sounds at the very beginning of the word. Like my name is Heather. Heather. So my letter in my name is an H. That's the very first letter in my name, H. Let's see the next one. Yep, the B was right. We're so smart. Oh, the next one was the beautiful dragonfly. Dragonfly. Do you hear that beginning sound? Duh. Okay, so we got to figure out which letter. Is it going to be a D? D makes this sound. Duh. Or is it going to be an L? An L makes this sound. Oh. Dragonfly. Duh. The first letter of dragonfly is a D, so it makes the duh sound. Let's see if we're right. Yay! Great job. Your brains are getting so big. You're so smart. The next one is a mosquito. Mosquito. Say that beginning sound with me. Mosquito. You have to figure out what that letter is. Is it an L? Oh, that's a different sound. O and I don't think it's the L, do you? Oh, it's a mosquito. Let's see what the next letter is. M. Mosquito. M. The beginning sound is an M. Mosquito. Let's see if we're right. We are right. Great job. Then came that beautiful Luna moth. Remember, that was the very end of the book, and it didn't make a sound. Remember, it was silent. It was going in front of the moon. It's beautiful, isn't it? It used to be a caterpillar, but now it's a beautiful kind of butterfly. It's a moth butterfly. Okay, so let's say the word. Oh, Luna moth. Oh. What letter is O? Let's see. Is it an R? And O. Do they sound the same? They don't. I don't think it's the R. Let's see what the next letter is. L. Luna moth. L. Are they the same? They are. L makes the sound O. Luna moth. Yay, we were right. Oh, you're so smart. Your brain's gotten so big. You did fantastic. We did all the same letters or beginning sounds of the letters of the bugs that were in our very quiet cricket book. You're just so smart. Makes my heart so happy. You have to listen to the beginning sounds of words and see if you can figure out what the letter is. Okay, guys, I think I got everything. This is gonna be so cool. I got all the stuff that we need. And if you need to look and see and remember all the stuff that you need, you can go on to WQLN PBS Homeroom and it will show you all the stuff you need to make this craft. But remember, I always tell you, you're an artist when you make these things, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. When you're an artist, you can make things however you want. So if Miss Heather uses stuff that maybe you don't have, it's okay if you have something different. Because when you're an artist, you can do it however you want to. But I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use, okay? I have some glue. I have some tape, okay? I have a little bowl here that I'm gonna put some glue in. And guess what? I'm gonna use actually a paintbrush with glue. I'll show you what we're gonna do. Hold on just a minute here. I have some scissors. I have a pipe cleaner, okay? I have some googly eyes. I have a craft stick. It's a pretty big one. You can use anything you have. I have a marker. I have a piece of white construction paper. And these are something a little bit different. I have tissue paper that I have cut into squares. You can get tissue paper, a whole big sheet of it, and cut it into squares if you want. Or if you don't have tissue paper, you can just color it pretty colors, but I want to show you something kind of cool, okay? So let me, look at, I've got lots of pretty bright colors in here. But this is what we're gonna do first. We're going to make a dragonfly, and a dragonfly has, let me show you. It has 2 large wings, okay? So I'm gonna draw 2 large wings and then 2 smaller wings at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you so you can see what it looks like. You can make them any size you want, but this is how Miss Heather's gonna do it, okay? So I did 2 large ones and 2 small ones. But before I do anything else, I'm gonna put a tiny bit of glue in a bowl. You can use a glue stick if you want. You can use whatever you want, but this is how we're gonna do it today. I'm gonna put the paintbrush in the glue, and I'm gonna put some glue. It kind of looks like I'm painting, but I'm just getting some glue on these wings, and I'll show you what it's gonna look like. You're probably not even gonna be able to tell because my glue is white. But see, I put them on, put the glue right where the wings are. But this is the cool part. So now I'm gonna get these beautiful pieces of tissue paper, and I'm going to put them on the wings. They do not, they don't have to fit perfectly, and I'll show you why here in just a minute. So I'm gonna fill it up. Remember, it does not have to fit. It can go over the lines. It's okay, because wait till you see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pick this beautiful yellow and put a yellow one on there. And put a yellow one on this side. What other colors do we have? I have purple. You want to see these pretty purple ones? Look at, I have pretty purple ones. We're gonna get, this is great fine motor skills too, getting these things apart. I'm gonna put them on the glue. I'll put one on this other wing. I think I'll put this purple one here. Okay, I'll show this to you as soon as I'm done. I'll hold it up for you to see. Look at this pretty color orange I have. I'm gonna put orange at the bottom. Okay, let me see what else I have in here. I'm gonna put maybe a yellow one down here. What else? Is there a color I didn't use in here? I think I used them all. I think I'm gonna use this pretty blue color. I'm gonna put this blue color on this little wing, and I'll put one more on my big wing because I wanna cover up the whole wing. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay, so look. Do you see how I completely covered that? And it did not stay in the lines, did it? But that's okay, because watch what I'm gonna do. So now I can see the marker underneath the tissue paper, okay? And I'm gonna just cut right on top of the tissue paper. You'll see. I'm staying on the line, the black line. So here's one. Oops, there's one pretty wing. See it? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now let me cut out the other big one. So pretty. I'm staying on the lines. If you need a grown-up to help you with the scissors, that is okay. But you know what? It's good practice using scissors. It makes your finger strong, and it's really good fine motor. And if it's not perfect, it's okay. He's an artist. Look at, here's a little one. It's a little wing. Artists can do it however they want to. And I'm gonna do my last little wing, because remember we did 2 large wings and 2 small wings. You'll see what we're gonna do here. This is gonna be so cool. I've kind of a mess though. Let me get these papers out of the way so you can see what I'm doing here. I kind of made a mess. Okay, we're all done with our little papers. We didn't need very much, but look at, I have 2 large wings. Aren't they beautiful? And I have 2 small wings. So now, watch what I'm gonna do. I have my craft stick, okay? I'm gonna get a piece of tape. If you need grown-ups to help you, you can, okay? And I'm going to put the large wings on the top, and I'm gonna tape it right to the back of the craft stick. See how I taped it? So it'll stick. And I'm gonna get a piece of tape for each wing. So I'm gonna put the other big one right beside it, sticking out the other way. See that? Isn't that pretty? They're a little bit different sizes, but guess what? I'm an artist too, and mine aren't perfect either, but I still think it's so cute. So now I'm gonna put the little ones underneath. I'll show you what it looks like. See how I did that? 2 the big ones on the top, a little one there, and I have 1 little one left. Do you see that? That goes on the other side on the bottom. So it sort of looks like a butterfly. A dragonfly kind of looks like a butterfly. Isn't that pretty? Now, we have to give the dragonfly some eyes. So I'm gonna put some eyes. If you don't have googly eyes, you can draw them on too, honey. You can draw them on, make them just as pretty. So look at, I have 2 eyes. I'm gonna use my marker that I use to draw the wings, and I'm going to draw, he's gonna be a happy dragonfly. See that? I drew him a smile. But something else that a lot of insects have is an antenna that goes on the top. Let me see if I can find one of these bugs. Okay, here's a grasshopper. And the grasshopper has antennas, and they use that to help them listen. They use them actually as ears to feel around and to smell. Isn't that crazy? So we're gonna give our dragonfly, so I took an antenna. So I took a pipe cleaner and I'm gonna fold it in half, okay? And I'm gonna get 1 more piece of tape, and I'm gonna tape this on the back of its head. And I'll show you what they look like here in just a second. But I'm gonna tape this on the back of his head so it doesn't come off, okay? Look at. And you know what else I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna curl them, because sometimes they curl over a little bit. And if you want to, you can color your stick. Actually, we could make like some stripes on them, because sometimes insects have stripes. I'll show you. Look at that. And guess what? We have a dragonfly, just like that was in our very quiet cricket book. Isn't it beautiful? Hi guys, I found them. Guess what they were doing? They were playing with my bug toys. That was fun, wasn't it? We had so much fun today, and we read a great book by Eric Carle and made our very own dragonfly, and did a lesson on the beginning sounds and words, which I think is pretty amazing. You guys are very smart and you did very well. But you know what else I hope? I hope you felt a little bit like our school family today. We had so much fun, and I want you guys to keep reading. I want you to keep learning, and I want you to keep watching WQLN PBS, where learning is brought to life. And it sure was brought to life today, wasn't it? I'm so glad you brought your little bug friend today. He's very nice. Until I see you again, ready? Bye. Have a great week.